YouTube, it's Diana. Long time no see. I've been very busy the last couple months. Um, my husband did make it home. Um, back in August. And so since he's been home, it's been a big adjustment period and stuff. So you know, just been busy with life. And anyways, I am now, as of yesterday, I am 13 months post-op. Yay! Uh, um, I was so happy when my surgery came around. Um, and my husband was excited with me. As most of you know, I had my surgery 4 days after my husband left for deployment. And so I was doing a lot of this, on my own. And now he's getting used to the way I do things for me now, in the ways of cooking. And, he still has a little bit of a hard time with the whole, I don't eat a lot of bread and stuff like that. But anyways, like I said, things are going really well. As of yesterday, I weighed 179, which makes me 65 pounds down, which is exciting for me, especially since there for a long time I didn't get to work out, um, besides aqua zumba because it didn't work my arms. I had a hard time with even walking places because of my cubital tunnel. Um, but I'm not having as many problems with that now. And I am, I've actually started working out again. I've been doing things at home with my husband, and, he's been trying to help me stay motivated. Um, so, hopefully, things are back on track the way they should be. I'm not promising, but hopefully I'll be updating more often. My goal is to try to update at least once a month, if not every week. Um, but I know I'm not doing as well as I was in the past. But just so you guys know, I am starting back to school. Well, I did start back to school this week for medical office management. So hopefully, I'll be getting that done in the near future. So, anyways, just one thing I wanted to kind of touch base on that has happened since last time I was on was last week I actually had to have my first unfill. What had happened is um, I had planned out that I was supposed to get a fill. It was a few days after my sister's wedding. Well, I got a call from my doctor saying, we really, if you're going to do a fill, we need to do it the week of the wedding because he was going to be out of town um, there soon, and he has a rule that he doesn't do fills 2 weeks before he's going to be out of town, which it makes sense. If there's problems, he's around to help out with them. So I was like, okay, fine, because I did need a fill. It's been a while since I had a fill. So I went in, had a fill. It was like 0.25 or 0.5, so it wasn't that much. But anyways, I had the fill 2 days before I was leaving for my sister's wedding. And so I was doing fine, good liquids for 2 days. Sorry, I've got two flies that keep bugging me. But anyways, I had my fill, was doing great. And, I think I pushed myself a little soon with the food at the wedding of going back to normal food. But, I did really well, though, on my choices. My husband and I actually shared a plate. Um, we had it was grilled salmon, shrimp, and a couple other things. But anyways, we went to Landry's for the reception, and so him and I shared, and I did fine. Basically the whole trip in San Antonio was really really good until 2 days after the wedding. Um, we went to SeaWorld 2 days after the wedding, and this year all of our kids were old enough, well, tall enough to go on the roller coasters. Well, some of the roller coasters. Well, I went on one of them. And yes, it was awesome because I didn't feel like I was a sardine in a can on the roller coaster anymore. And it had been years since I'd ridden a roller coaster, and I love roller coasters. But anyways, I went on a roller coaster, and that's when the issues started happening. I had gone on a roller coaster called the Steel Eel, I think, and it was that first drop that did it for me. My band all of a sudden started feeling real tight. I was able to um, drink water and stuff while we were there at the park. I ate a little bit, but I thought it was maybe just the walking around or whatever that was getting to me. Um, I had several times where I had um, a couple foaming episodes and stuff like that. And so, I didn't push it. I was like, what, I'll just go back to doing liquids and stuff like that. But so we got home, waited a few days. I got to the point I couldn't even drink water. And that's when I knew I needed to call the surgeon. So I called his office. They got me in within, it was like 2 hours. And I went in, and the moment he put the needle into my port, that plunger started going back. And he weighed to see what it did, and I had 1 cc that pushed that plunger out. And so he thought, yeah, you're actually swelling. So you were right to come in. We need to do an unfill. All right. So he took that 1 cc out, and he said, let's see how you're doing. If you need to come back in again, give us a call and we can take more out. All right. Luckily, I haven't had to take any more out. Now, my problem is, now that, because that happened last week that I had an unfill done. Now, my problem is that the swelling's down. All right. I mean, it feels so much better than it did. But now I am hungry more often. All right. That feeling that you get right before you're due for a fill. Or I think where you feel like you need to eat all the time and all that. Yeah, that's what I was going through. Well, what I am going through. And my surgeon said I can't get filled for 6 weeks. he, and I understand why. He wants to make sure the swelling's down, that we don't run into issues again. So yeah, now I'm trying to keep things that are almost low calorie around for in betweens, because it's, I mean, I'm back to where I'm getting hunger pains right now. So because I just feel like I'm starving. Everything now, I don't overdo it. I still, my serving size is around one a half cup to 1 cup serving. Everything, and I seems to suit me well. But it's like an hour later, maybe 2 hours later, I'm hungry again, and I feel like I'm starving. So, you know, hopefully that will subside here soon. But anyways, I better go. I've got to get ready to go pick up kids from school. But you guys have a wonderful weekend and happy journey. Bye.